Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, Pacific Northwest Weather Watch. Today is May 14th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see the Sierra Nevadas, nice snow-capped mountains here on the GOES 18 satellite imagery, and you can see the marine layers kind of extensive this morning. Los Angeles, San Diego, Ventura, Santa Barbara County, the Central Coast, the Bay Area is engulfed in some low clouds, as well as portions of Northern California. But if you go inland a bit here, you notice you get into the nice sunny skies. So now let's back all the way towards yesterday. And if you notice that, look at these buildups that happened across the Sierra Nevada. Multiple lightning strikes here, probably hundreds of lightning strikes actually. And you can see all that activity right to the southern tip of Lake Tahoe there, probably included portions of Reno. Pretty active day out there across western Nevada and the Sierra Nevada. You can see some of those storms tried to drift out over the foothills as well. Ignore those lightning strikes out over the Pacific Ocean, however. Then you notice is that daytime heating stopped. Those thunderstorms stopped. And as we go through today, we could potentially do something similar. Probably not as extensive, but we go towards this morning here. We're still going to have some thunderstorm activity potentially across some of the Sierra Nevada. And we could even have some more tomorrow across some of the transverse ranges. I'll show you some of that here in the high resolution models in a moment. And just a heads up here, watch out for the snowmelt flooding there. The rapid rise in streams and rivers creating dangerous situation outdoors. The water is very cold and it can be fast moving and it can really sap your energy quite quickly. National Weather Service Hanford all over it. Talking about the mountain storms as well. Heads up if you're in the backcountry. What I just showed you there with the visible satellite imagery. The thunderstorms are roaring this time of year already. And you can see the isolated mountain thunderstorms here in the Sacramento National Weather Service forecast also, and kind of just south of Carson City here along the Sierra Nevada. And if we look at Las Vegas, check it out. Friday it might get to 99. Look at Laughlin, 104. Bishop, 94. Barstow, 99. So definitely warming up here as we go towards the end of the week and the weekend. Coming up for some areas, especially interior areas. I'll show the valleys here in a moment. But you can see there is moderate heat risk out. It does include Redding and Chico. And Sacramento kind of under minor right now. And the Bay Area shouldn't be too susceptible to the heat, of course, because you got the marine layer helping out there. Eureka, same thing also. But yeah, if you're across the interior conditions, it's starting to warm up now this time of year. And this is the Phoenix Metro, maybe looking at the first 100-degree day, I think. It could actually happen Tuesday here. So I mean, we're getting close. It's that time of year here, and we're definitely going to be warming up. You can see by Friday, maybe getting up towards 103. El Centro, something similar there as well. Yuma might even be pushing 100 degrees by Friday also. So if we take a look at San Diego, California, look at Palm Springs and Thermal. And if you want to beat the heat, get out towards Oceanside, San Diego, San Clemente here, Irvine, nice and chilly. But if you get inland a bit here, Riverside, Ontario, San Bernardino, you definitely start warming up. And if we take a look on this day, back on May 14, 2015, you can get some crazy weather here across Southern California. San Diego reported 1.3 inches of rain in 1 hour. Just incredible right there. And it led to some fast water rescues out there, or should I say swift water rescues. And in 2014, we had a strong Santa Ana wind event here and some temperatures exceeding 100 degrees out there. And yeah, crazy stuff. We can get some interesting weather and some fire activity at this time of year. Looking at thunderstorm potential today, you see it does include the Sierra Nevada here, and it starts, probably early afternoon and goes through the evening hours. And tomorrow, again, across Sierra Nevada, excuse me, and they're probably going to have to extend this a little bit further south across some of the transverse ranges, and I'll show you that here in a moment. And then on day 3, that starts to push off to the east, maybe including portions of Arizona and New Mexico. So if we take a look at the composite reflectivity, I'm going to put this into motion. And as we go through the day today, you can see some of those thunderstorms again building up across the Sierra Nevada, head up portions of Nevada as well, maybe in northern Arizona, kicking off a couple showers there also. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, we start to bring that threat to an end. But then as we go through the day, Wednesday, check it out. Look at some of these storms here across some of the transverse ranges here. Some of these could be prolific lightning producers, so heads up for that. And we've been mainly dealing with that threat across the Sierra Nevada, and this kind of shifts it a bit south here across some of the mountainous areas of Southern California. So watch out. I mean, showing some pretty strong storms roaming the countryside there, or the mountainside, or some of the Mojave Desert out there. Maybe in Las Vegas getting a stray shower there as well. Now, if we take a look at lightning flash density potential, let's see what the high resolution model shows as we go through the day today. That lightning potential for the Sierra Nevada trying to drift out over some of the foothills as well. And as we go through tomorrow afternoon, you can see it does show some of that lightning potential across the Mojave, some of the desert areas there, and some of the higher terrain also. So yeah, and northern Arizona and New Mexico is going to be under the gun for the next couple of days also. Now, taking a look here at daily max 2-meter temperature. So this is for today. Look at these mid-90s up here towards Redding and Red Bluff here, and 90 for Bakersfield. And as we go toward tomorrow, probably the warmest day here. We're getting 98 degrees. Some of the desert areas are nice and warm here as well. Go through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You notice a little bit of a cool down here as we go towards the end of the weekend and on in through early next week. We're going to have some troughing trying to move down into the area, and we're going to be watching this closely here. The Climate Prediction Center continues to show some above average precipitation signals out there. Not showing up too much in the models there, although it does show some troughing, keeping temperatures suppressed somewhat. Take a look at total precipitation in inches, and if I scroll through here, you'll see that Sierra Nevada regime thunderstorm stuff going on here. And then as we go on into the next, this is 10, 11 days out, we're not showing much of a signal for precipitation across much of the rest of the state. However, we'll be watching that closely here. We do have some potential for it. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook below average here across some of the Southern California, Pacific Northwest. And as we go 6 to 10 day, again, not seeing too much of this in the models right now, but they're pointing to some troughing developing potentially in this time frame here. So we're going to be watching that closely over the next couple of days to see if the models start to come in line with that. And this is what I mean here. So we're looking at the European last night's run. See the ridge up over the Pacific Northwest. It weakens and we get some systems swinging through there. And you notice this troughing off the coastline here tries to merge with this one down across Pacific Northwest. So that could be, that'll suppress our temperatures a bit here. And I think that's what they're pointing to when they start to talk about that above average signal here. But again, the models aren't onto that too much here. And I'll show you what I mean. If we look at the European model, we're going to swing through here. You see some of that thunderstorm activity bubbling up here. But as we go towards the end of the run, you can see that trough kind of moisture starved across Pacific Northwest. And not much in the way of precipitation showing up right now. But again, we will be watching that over the next few days. 8 to 14 day, kind of a below average signal here as we go through May 21st through 27th as some troughing is developing over the west coast of North America. And as we go precipitation here, kind of Intermountain West looking above average, kind of trying to creep down into Nevada and California at times as well. But anyway, yeah, thunderstorm activity again for the next couple of days. Scroll through this one more time and you can see the hundreds of lightning strikes across the Sierra Nevada, up across Reno, right all around Lake Tahoe there. And again, as we go through the day tomorrow, this may extend down across the transverse ranges. So heads up, you see those dark clouds building, eyes on the sky. Watch out for that lightning when thunder roars. Go indoors. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We'll take a look at all the forecasts here, see if we have any chance of precipitation for some areas outside of the Sierra Nevada here as we go through the next week or so. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good day. Get out there and enjoy that heat if you like it, and get out to the coastline if you're trying to escape that heat. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. We'll do this again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.